I'm Ted McClintock, Colorado criminal defense attorney. One of the questions I hear most often is, can I ever get off the sex offender registry? For many people, the answer is yes. They simply don't tell you that you can. A lot of individuals assume that once they're on the registry, they're there for life. In reality, Colorado law allows many people to petition the court to discontinue registration, provided they meet certain requirements. The first thing to understand is that not everyone will qualify. Eligibility depends on several factors, including the type of offense, whether there were multiple offenses, whether you successfully completed your sentence and supervision, and how much time has passed since your case ended. One of the biggest mistakes people make is calculating the waiting period incorrectly. Generally, the clock does not start when you were convicted or sentenced to probation. Instead, it begins after you complete your entire sentence, including probation, parole, or any other supervision. Depending on the offense, the waiting period may be 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, or in some cases, registration may be for life. If you believe you qualify, the next step is filing a petition with the court requesting permission to discontinue that registration. But it's important to understand that removal is not automatic. Even if you meet the eligibility requirements on paper, a judge still has to approve the request. The process typically involves filing the proper petition, notifying the district attorney's office, and sometimes attending a court hearing where the judge will evaluate your request. Another issue that creates a lot of confusion involves people who were convicted in one state but now live in another. Many people assume that the state where they were convicted controls whether they must register. In reality, registration requirements are often determined by the state where you currently live. That means someone convicted outside of Colorado may still have options under Colorado law. On the other hand, a person who could stop registering in one state might still be required to register in another. These cases often require a detailed legal analysis before any petition is filed. When judges review requests to discontinue registration, they frequently look at more than just whether you technically qualify. They may consider your criminal history, whether you completed treatment, your conduct since the offense, your employment history, family stability, community involvement, and whether there is any indication that you present a risk to public safety. That's why preparation matters. Representation matters. We frequently see people file too early, file in the wrong court, or overlook important procedural requirements. Sometimes a denied petition can create additional delays before another request can be filed. The good news is that many people who believe they have no options actually do qualify relief, even if you've been denied before. The key is making sure your eligibility is properly evaluated before filing anything with the court. If you're currently on the sex offender registry in Colorado, or you've moved to Colorado from another state and want to know your options, I'd be happy to review your case. I'm Ted McClintock. Please call my office at 719-520-3968 or visit coloradocriminaldefense.com to schedule a consultation. You may have more options than you think, and the first step is finding out exactly where you stand.